We are back and we are still talking about does time heal all wounds? And our coaches actually, they are talking about what is a wound. And before the ad break, Coach Newo was explaining more about the wound.
So as I was saying that something that is unattended, and sometimes you get a mosquito bite and you get those people that are scratching it, and they are not trying to put a plaster, or they are not trying to put,
ointment,
something to make it better. All they are doing is just leave it in the open. They don't deal with it, And I was explaining about the broken heart syndrome. The broken heart syndrome is actually has been medically explained that you feel it physically in your heart, and they say that when an older couple, the one dies today, and next week you're burying the other one, it's because of the broken heart syndrome. And people are not aware of the things that can affect you emotionally and then show up physically. You're sitting there and you're wondering, man, there's nobody to help me. And one other thing that kills people in most cases that people are always going to say when you're broken-hearted, get over it.
Yes.
Be strong.
Yeah.
Time will make you feel better.
Just be strong.
Just wait for time, man.
Yeah.
Next year, this time, you'll be going out
fine.
and
Yeah,
you'll be
you'll be
fine.
dating.
And those things.
And we're not dealing with it like that.
Yeah. And we forget that those words that when people say get over it, those words have been spoken before by people. And you might say it to somebody who have lost a husband or a wife, but you haven't lost one. But you're not being mean, and you're not being, you're not trying to press them down.
You're just not
You're
understanding.
saying it because that's how it's always been said.
Yeah, it's true.
You've
It's a
had
narrative that is pushed out there.
You feel that it's going to make them feel better. But the wound, when it's open, it is open. It needs to be attended. And that's why coaches are there for, right?
Yeah.
But you need to attend to them.
Yeah.
And if you don't attend to them, as Coach Zandi said, attention. Give your pain, give your wound attention so that you can be able to, and I don't like to mention the word heal, so that you can be able to close it and be able to smile about what hurt you without going into tears.
But how do I know that I'm wounded? Because there might be somebody at home who is listening right now, and they're not even aware that they're wounded. But then they could feel somehow that this is not me. I'm not meant to be here, and I need to go forward. But then how do I know that maybe I'm wounded? What are the signs that I can look for to check that I'm wounded?
Just to answer that in 30 seconds before Zandi takes over, I knew when I started attracting people that were hurt and wounded as well. And I think she mentioned something about a wound would smell and people would pick up on it.
Yeah.
And I know that there are women who've came to me thinking that they're in love with me, but they were actually coming to me to take the healing, know. And I got used to it, and I realized that some people will love you because of how you've been hurt yourself. You were broken, they are attracted to you.
Attract both each
They just
other.
came to you for healing, and you think that you're supposed to be in a relationship with them, but you're not.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to understand that methodology, to say, no, this person is only here to get their healing because I'm a soul healer. I need to heal them and let them go. That's why some people, you get, frustrated with thinking, man, I'm moving in and out of a relationship. But you didn't pay attention. You were not supposed to be in a relationship. You were supposed to heal them because they got attracted by your pain.
Jolo, it's happening like that.
100%. It's funny that you mentioned Jolo. I did a masterclass a while back about self-love. And you were asking a question as to how do you know what you have a wound. Life yako is a telltale sign. Your money doesn't work, Mjolo doesn't work, your relationships just don't work. And I always say to people, not everything around you is the factor, you are the factor, you are the common denominator. In all these instances that have happened, who was there? You were. So once you stop and say, okay, I'm now being responsible for me, because remember, the person that hurts you is also a hurt person.
Yeah.
Until that person realizes for themselves, for their own healing, for their own journey, that they've got a wound, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
What is your business is you. You take a look and you take stock of your life and you go back and say, I was in this relationship, this happened to me.
Yeah.
I was in this relationship, this happened to me. I was with this person happened to me. So all these things were left with you. Then you have a wound. What are the symptoms? Anger, being unsatisfied. You have no money. Money does not stay with anybody. Money does not. I know people love money. Money does not stay with anybody that is broken. Let us be honest. Money is energy. Good relationships do not gravitate to people who are broken. You attract like.
Yeah, definitely.
So you will say, but I'm not an evil person. No, you are carrying a wound of somebody that did evil to you. So wherever you go, you are a magnet for people. You always hear these people and then you say, Mara, when I did why is your story the same? You're always having car accidents. Because you never cleansed that. You never healed that. You're still carrying the burden. You're still carrying the shame. You're still carrying the blame. You're still carrying the could have, would have, should have done this. So for everything that happens, when I had miscarriages, I've had 7 miscarriages in total.
Oh my God.
2 of them were ectopic pregnancies. The last time when I was pregnant, I was still married. I remember coming home and I said to my husband, I'm not feeling well and I don't think we're gonna make it with this baby. He looked at me. The one thing that he said to me, then it did not resonate with me. It hurt. But he said to me, you are crazy. You keep on doing the same thing and you expect different results. At that time, I packaged it to be just that. He was talking about the pregnancies. No. It was actually a word for me.
For your life.
For my life. I kept on allowing this person that was perpetually showing me that I'm not worth anything to them, that was perpetually hurting me. We don't even have the whole day to even talk about that, and that's not why we're here. But this person was just saying, you've got a wound. You're smelly. You've got this thing that hurts you, and I'm attracted to that, and I will keep on digging it. He dug that wound until there was nothing left to dig. So that is when I came to the realization after post-divorce, post-depression, in and out of depression, post-self-destruction. And by self-destruction, I don't mean drinking or anything, but just being in these relationships where you're like, who is this person? What happened here?
How did I get here?
How did I get here? So once you are at home and you're feeling that nothing works, you will not, and I know we need to start another topic for another day, you will not go and look for a job when you get there and you're feeling sorry for yourself. They will not hire you. Because that's the wrong energy that you're going with. I've been looking for a job and these people don't want to hire me. They hire at Pick and Pay. They hire everybody. They hire the guy who's clowning outside, who's busy playing and doing this and say, hey, when I come here, we're going to hire you for a job. The guy that has qualifications but is feeling sorry for himself, he's feeling so hurt as a man, he's feeling so emasculated as a man, is the one that's not going to get the job, although he has the qualification. That's how life works.
Wow, that is actually a victim mentality.
Victim mentality.
I like it because of Albert Einstein says that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results.
Yes, ma'am.
The coach is unpacking a whole lot. Please don't go anywhere. We'll see you just after the break.